So, what can I say? Some years ago, for the first time, I went to Switzerland to choose Alpine Spruce. And it was really funny because I had been directed to go to this guy, this old man, who was famous for providing what they call moon spruce, or it's Alpine spruce that's been cut at a certain time of the month. And they say that helps in the way the wood develops and the way it develops tone and so on. So I went to see this man who was recommended, and he showed me several pieces of Alpine spruce, and I looked at them, and when I came to the last piece I realised this piece is really what I'm looking for. The first 9 or 10 weren't so good, but when I came to the last I saw it, and I said to him, have you got any more like this? And he said, no. He said, this one is just the same as all the rest. And I said, but that can't be, because first of all, this one has a very high price on it and the other ones have a lower price. And he said, yes, but sonically they are all the same. And I said, really? So the upshot of it was that he wouldn't sell me any wood. He just cut the conversation. So, very bizarre. Here I was. I had picked the one that turned out to be the highest price and wanted more of those. But he decided, because I didn't take the other ones, that he wasn't going to sell anything to me. So you do get these characters who, you know, spend their lives in the woods trying to find the right trees, tapping them with a hammer to hear what way the sound is transferred up and down the trunk. And I suppose they're just unusual guys. You know, I suppose you have to be a bit mad to do that all your life. But anyway, this guitar, what really this is all about is the fact that this guitar has Alpine spruce top, very white, very slow grown wood, and at first I thought it was only suitable for classical guitars because I used it for many years for my own classical guitars. But then I discovered recently that it actually works very well for steel string guitars if you voice it to suit a steel string guitar, which is totally different to a classical guitar. So this one has an Alpine spruce top, very warm, very clear sound. It would be the two characteristics of Alpine spruce, very clear but very warm. And then in this case, this is an F35 Koa Alpine spruce. And what can I say about Koa? It is so spectacularly beautiful. Comes from Hawaii, of course. And it tone-wise, it has rather, in my experience, with the way I voice guitars, rather jazz-like tone. Actually perfect for jazz. And again, I can't play jazz, but hopefully you'll be able to hear that. You can hear how round that is, how fat. That's about the only way I can describe it. You know, it hasn't got the definition that you get from, say, the walnut cedar combination, but it does have this incredible warmth. Signature sustain. So that's the F35 Koa Alpine Spruce with the usual 35 features, with the 5-piece neck and the matching ebony front and back head facings, and the Goto 510 tuners, which are maybe, not maybe, they are actually the tuning machine that has the least lash or play of any that I've ever seen. So precise and easy. So there you go. That's the F35.
Still have the warm tone, but it's quite bright and punchy at the same time. So you kind of get a lot of clarity with your single note stuff, but you still get the warmth that you get from some of the bigger guitars. So I really like this one actually. I think I want it.